lovely. So could you tell me your name and where you're from?
Yes, my name is Aida and I come from Spain.
Spain. Lovely, okay. And could you tell me about like whether you're living here or visiting and a bit about your story as to why?
Yeah, right now I'm living here for a year with an internship. And I've been here before. I came with the university like 4 years ago and I really liked it, so I wanted to come back. That's why I applied for this like internship program.
Wow, okay. That's a great opportunity to experience Japan.
Yeah, it's very nice, very nice.
So what kind of started this intrigue in Japan? Like what made you, of all the countries you could go to, why Japan?
Yeah, actually the first time I came here, it was with the Scouts for like a global event. It's called Jamboree, and it's like every 4 years like Scouts from all over the world reunite in like one place, and that time was Japan. But actually it was a little bit disappointing because we couldn't like explore much. We were all the time like in the camp. And we only visited like Kyoto for 1 day or like Tokyo for 1 day. It's like very short time. So I was like, I need to come again because it looked like so beautiful. And that's why I wanted to come back. And then again, like this is my third time.
Wow, okay. Are there any aspects of culture in Japan that really resonate with you? Like you feel really comfortable? Because I think Japanese culture and Spanish culture have some very different points. So do you feel like quite comfortable here or any culture shock?
Yeah, I think it's like a very comfortable country. Even though they're like very different, I think just because they're so like quiet and like welcoming, I think it's very like comfortable. But yeah, it's so different. Yeah, especially because sometimes I think the way they say things, it's like very indirect, I think. Like they don't really want to tell you like, no, I don't want to go or something like that. I think that's like a shock for me because I think in Spain we're like very direct, like no, I don't want to go, or like no, it's something like that. But here they're like more quiet, like they don't want to like directly tell you. So I think it's kind of hard maybe being like super close friend with a Japanese person that hasn't been like outside. You know what I mean? Like maybe if you're like westernized a little bit, like they have done an exchange or something, then it's like more similar. But if not, I think it's very hard.
I see. Have you like in your daily life, do you communicate much with Japanese? And if so, how do you get about this like sort of like communication difference?
Yeah, actually right now, not really, not much, because all the people in my workplace are from Spain or are Japanese, but they talk Spanish. But before, when I was in university, I think it's very different, right? Because it's like university time, and I think people are more open. So it was very like okay, and also with like Japanese people, they all like talked English or tried to talk like even with signs or something. Yeah. So it was not really like much of a barrier, but it's true that like getting in a deeper level, it was very hard. I think it never happened to me to be like very deep with like Japanese person.
And about Japanese language, have you tried studying, or is that a goal for you?
Yeah, I started studying like 4 years ago. And then I've continuing, but it's so hard because my daily like routine, I don't use it much, so it's very hard. But yeah, in restaurants and something like that, it's like I already know what to say.
Good. Can you read like kanji and everything?
Well, kanji, it's like no.
It's amazing.
It's so difficult. It's so difficult. But yeah, hiragana, katakana, and some kanji as well. But yeah.
Okay, good. Lovely. And do you think you need Japanese to live comfortably in Japan?
Actually, I don't really think so. I think it's very important to just know a little bit at least. But I think you can live without Japanese. But of course, if you want to like make more friends, like Japanese people, or also live more comfortably, I think it's better to know the language, of course.
Okay, good. Thank you. And I'll just ask you one last question randomly. What's the best food that you've eaten in Japan? Like most of the time when I ask this question, people say sushi or ramen. But have you dug a little bit deeper?
I think for me, I love katsu kare. And also like udon. Like I love noodles like udon, like they're so thick.
Yeah.
For me, I think that's like the best. But yeah, maybe katsu kare. I really love it.
Okay. Yeah. Good. All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you for your time and enjoy your time here.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Goodbye.
Good. Okay. So, what's your name and where are you from?
Oh, my name is Amanda. I'm from Brazil.
Lovely. Okay. And what brings you to Japan today?
So I went to Thailand, so I stopped here. I stopped over here. So I decided to visit the city because I never been here.
Okay. How long are you visiting Japan?
I will stay here only 20 hours.
Wow.
Yes.
It's a very fast trip. And do you have a plan as to what you want to do whilst you're here?
No, I went to the airport. I arrived at the airport and saw the maps and decide where I want to do at the moment. Yes.
Oh, okay. Spontaneous visit. Yeah.
Yes.
Lovely. Okay. At the airport, when you looked at the maps, where did you decide was like a good place for you to visit in your short time?
So I know about the street, a big street here. I forgot the name, but the crossing street.
Yeah. Okay.
The dog state.
Yeah. Hachiko.
Hachiko,
statue,
yes, because the film and the other things.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I went to the nice park here too. So I decided at the moment.
Yeah. Lovely. That's really nice. In Brazil, do you know much about Japanese culture, or do you have any Japanese restaurants, like food exposure?
Yes, in São Paulo, it's a big city in Brazil. There is a neighborhood, a Japanese neighborhood. So there are a lot of restaurants and stores. So the culture is there in Brazil. The Japanese culture.
Yeah.
Yes.
What have you seen whilst in Japan that maybe surprised you, like something you saw that you don't see in Brazil?
So here is very clean, and the people is very polite and kindly. So I think it's very different about Brazil. And the secret, because in Brazil it's not safe to walk in the street using the cell phone. Is not safe to that it. Yes.
So in Brazil, can you use your phone on the street?
No, you can't, because problems in Brazil, and it's not safe to use cell phone, use the bag. You have to put your bag here.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. So it must be.
problem.
Yeah, it must be really like different here to kind of just be able to like leave your stuff. Yeah, I see. Okay, and in your time here, what is something you want to see, do, eat, anything?
I want to eat Japanese food.
Okay.
But because in Brazil it's different the Japanese food.
Yeah.
We put a lot of different things. So I want to try the special Japanese food to Tokyo.
Like noodles or sushi or anything?
Sushi. I want to try sushi.
Okay,
Yes.
Nice. I'll give you a recommendation later.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And is there anything surprising about like the city or the people that was like different to what you expected?
In the city, I use the metro, the subway a lot. And in Brazil, we don't have that. In my city, I don't have. I think the people, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very different. I think Japanese is so cold. I was thinking about that. It's so cold. No, it's kindly and polite, and I like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe a little bit more reserved, but I think still like kind.
Yes.
All right. Well, I will let you get on with your sushi search. But thank you so much for your time and enjoy your sort of 20 hours.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that's lovely. Thank you.
My English is also good.
Your English is fantastic. Yeah, it's like perfect. Good job.